When you go to the RW series and you're looking at the Buzzbaits, this is the original, and this is the squealer. There's two of them on the original. There's the squealer and there's the clack. This is the squealer, and it's got, you know, when you get it, you order it, if you notice this rivet is rusted, that's intentionally. You know, what we actually do is there's a process that, you know, John at True South goes through to actually pre-rust the rivet. Does it shorten the life? Yes. But does it make an awesome sound so that the fish will absolutely smash it? Yes. So that's the whole reason behind it. There are times when getting a bait that will squeal, they absolutely like it, and you just have to kind of, you know, play with different baits to see when. But there's definitely times when the squealing is a good thing. If it's real flat calm, you know, or real quiet, then a little more subdued bait is sometimes a great way to go. Yeah, this is a design that I've worked with and played with for probably the last 3 years, really. I mean, I've probably been going on 3 years now working on this, taking and joining the buzzbait frame to the actual head of the buzzbait by way of a split ring. I've tried several different versions. Turns out that the split ring just happens to be the most, you know, durable and expedient. I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into this, but, you know, with this frame being twisted closed here, twisted closed here at the eye, makes it a lot more rigid, makes it a lot stronger. You get a lot more durable. It's going to last a lot longer. You know, with this head swiveling and pivoting the way that it does, as that buzzbait's coming through the water, this head and the way that it's designed will ride perfectly horizontal so that that hook is in the perfect position when that fish comes up to eat it. It'll get him right in the top of the mouth. There's a method to the madness. You know, we've got this weed guard on here because one of the problems that I ran into initially during testing was if I didn't have a weed guard, when you bumped a piece of wood cover, this head would actually turn over and get stuck. That's a problem with the buzzbait because you really want to throw it in that really heavy cover. So we came up with this, it's a light weed guard. If you'll take it periodically and just kind of flex it, that will help to keep, you know, that hook covered up so it doesn't get hung, but it's not a fish guard. It's not enough that it's going to, you know, keep the fish from being able to get hooked up. So it's really a great deal, but this, you know, it really helps you in terms of being able to hook the fish. Once you get them hooked, you keep them hooked up. Again, that's why we went to this big hook. You know, this is actually the same hook that I'm using on the RW series jigs. It's got a really sharp point, it's got a big barb so that once it goes in, it stays in. You're not going to have a problem losing fish on this bait. And that's, you know, important because I would rather not even get the bite than get the bite and lose the fish. So I want to make sure that when I stick a fish, he stays stuck. So, and that's just some of the features of the RW series buzzbait. But this is the original, and this is just a great, you know, kind of all around, just general buzzbait. Like I said, two versions of it. This is the squealer with the rusted rivet so that you get the squealing or squeaking sound from the blade rubbing against that rivet. Also make a clacker or a clicking version, and it's got a little clacker on it, and so that as you're reeling it, that blade will beat against that clacker. It makes a very distinct little sound. It's not as loud as the beater, but louder than, you know, a regular buzzbait. So, and all around, this is a great buzzbait. If I was going to pick one, just one, this would probably be the one that I would pick. Just because it's a great all-around bait that you can fish in a lot of different situations.